unforgiving sands of the Sahara, there are 15,000-year-old paintings of beings wearing what appear to be space helmets. In southern Africa, an ancient calendar made of stone allegedly predates Stonehenge by tens of thousands of years. We're told the story of human history follows a neat, straight line, but as the desert sands shift, that line is crumbling. Africa is often called the cradle of humankind, but for over a century, the mainstream narrative suggested that while humanity was born here, civilization, the math, the masonry, and the stargazing was largely imported. Today, modern sensors, satellite imagery, and new archaeological digs are proving that narrative wrong. From cities built on complex fractal geometry to chemical compounds that shouldn't exist in nature, here are 10 ancient African mysteries that science still cannot fully explain. Number 10. Adam's Calendar in South Africa. Perched on a high plateau in Mpumalanga sits a series of weathered dolerite stones. While the name sounds biblical, the implications are a massive puzzle. Some independent researchers claim this is the oldest functional megalithic calendar on Earth. The central monoliths are carved to cast shadows that track solstices and equinoxes with staggering precision. But the mystery lies in its dating. Based on controversial alignments with Orion's belt, some fringe theorists suggest the site could be up to 75,000 years old. If these claims are even partially true, it completely shatters the timeline of when humans first developed complex astronomy. Number 9. The Nomoli and the Sky Stones of Sierra Leone. Deep in the diamond mines of West Africa, workers routinely unearth strange stone figurines of human hybrid creatures. Local legend says they are the remains of ancient beings cast out of the sky. But the real anomaly is what's found with them: vibrant, translucent blue rocks known as sky stones. According to baffling initial reports, early chemical analyses claimed the stones were composed of up to 77% oxygen. In nature, oxygen is a gas. Solidifying it requires absolute zero temperatures or unimaginable pressure. Are these stones the result of a highly advanced lost terrestrial chemistry, or did they literally fall from the sky? Science is still debating. Number 8. The Lydenburg Heads. In 1957, a schoolboy playing in a South African valley stumbled upon what looked like buried ceramic masks. Reconstructed into 7 terracotta heads dating to roughly 500 AD, they are undeniable masterpieces of ancient art, featuring intricate scarification and animalistic details. The problem, they don't match the culture of anyone living there at the time. They represent a massive archaeological blank. It seems a sophisticated artistic guild existed for a few generations, produced world-class art, and then vanished without a trace. They are the ghost artists of the Iron Age. Number 7. The Gedi Ruins of Kenya. Imagine an ancient city with stone palaces, grand mosques, and a sophisticated plumbing system featuring flushing toilets and freshwater conduits. Now imagine that this city is completely absent from every historical map of its era. Gedi flourished between the 13th and 17th centuries, yet Arab, Portuguese, and Swahili traders who documented the coast never wrote a single word about it. Even stranger, the city was abandoned in the early 1600s, and we don't know why. No signs of war, no plague, no fire. The people simply walked away from a highly advanced urban center, leaving behind the city that history forgot. Number 6. The Walls of Benin in Nigeria. The Great Wall of China is famous, but the earthworks of ancient Benin were arguably the largest man-made structure on Earth, stretching over 16,000 kilometers. But the real mystery is their design. The city was built using perfect fractal geometry, where smaller parts of a structure perfectly mirror the whole. European visitors in the 1600s described it as a city that rivaled Amsterdam in organization. But fractal math wasn't discovered by Western mathematicians until the 20th century. How did the Edo people manage one of the largest, most mathematically complex construction projects in human history centuries earlier? Number 5. The Dogon and Sirius B. The Dogon people of Mali possess a creation myth centered on a star they call Potolo. Modern astronomers know it as Sirius B, a tiny, incredibly dense white dwarf star that is completely invisible to the naked eye. The Dogon didn't just know it existed, their ancient traditions accurately describe its density and its 50-year elliptical orbit. Western science only confirmed these facts in the modern era. While skeptics argue the Dogon must have learned this from visiting 19th century astronomers, their complex rituals dedicated to the star date back much further. How they saw the invisible remains one of anthropology's greatest debates. Number 4. The Senegambian stone circles. Spread across a massive 15,000 square kilometer area in Gambia and Senegal are over 1,000 perfect stone circles. These are markers for a massive ancient necropolis. Thousands are buried here, but there is one glaring absence: the living. Archaeologists have found no evidence of permanent settlements anywhere near these circles, no foundations, no trash heaps. It points to a nomadic people capable of massive coordinated engineering, who spent 1,000 years building elaborate cities for the dead while living as ghosts themselves. Number 3. The lost city of the Kalahari. In 1885, explorer Guillermo Farini emerged from the sands of Botswana claiming he had found a massive stone city buried in the desert, complete with walled enclosures and temples. Since then, over 25 expeditions have scoured the harsh landscape looking for it. Most dismissed it as a mirage, but recently ground-penetrating satellite scans have revealed geometric anomalies beneath the dunes that do not match natural rock formations. In a desert that shifts constantly, a city could be visible one century and buried 50 feet deep the next. Is an unknown empire waiting to be excavated? Number 2. Tassili N'Ajjer cave art in Algeria. In the middle of the barren Sahara Desert lies a gallery of 15,000-year-old paintings showing a time when the desert was a lush green paradise. But mixed in with paintings of hippos and giraffes are the roundheads, towering, eerie figures with featureless faces and helmet-like structures. Ancient alien theorists have a field day with these, but the true scientific mystery is why this specific bizarre artistic style exists only here. What exactly were these ancient artists seeing, and why did they paint them wearing what looks like specialized gear during the Stone Age? Number 1. Great Zimbabwe. This stone frumplex is so massive it gave a nation its name. Built by the ancestors of the Shona people, the great enclosure features walls 11 meters high and 5 meters thick. The mystery isn't who built it, but how. The entire complex was built using dry stone masonry. Not a single drop of mortar was used to hold the millions of granite blocks together. The stones were cut and stacked with such breathtaking precision that 800 years later, you still cannot slide a knife blade between them. For decades, early colonial historians refused to believe native Africans could build such a marvel. Today, Great Zimbabwe stands as a silent, mortar-free rebuke to every misconception about Africa's incredible past. Which of these mysteries do you think is the most mind-bending? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden history of the cradle of humankind, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep questioning the past.